Time to turn steady sales into skyrocketing profits. Take your online business to the next level by selling on the biggest marketplace in the world. Hey, Leah here. Get ready to unlock a massive new audience by selling your products on Amazon US. From registering for a seller's account to connecting it with Printify, in this video, I'll show you how you can get maximum exposure and scale up your brand. Plus, make sure you stick around till the end, because I'm going to show you how to publish a product from Printify straight to Amazon. The facts are staggering. With over 2 billion visits a month and 230 million customers, Amazon is a trusted site with lots of organic traffic. That's why even though it can be incredibly rewarding, selling on Amazon takes experience. Especially if you already have other stores and experience with paid marketing like running ads. If you do, selling on Amazon is the next step to investing in and scaling up your business, especially since Printify makes it easy to create custom products risk-free. We take care of fulfillment and shipping while you keep the profits. Not only that, our direct integration with Amazon means Printify collects sales tax for you, saving you from being charged twice. To start selling on Amazon, you'll first need to sign up for a seller's account. Here, let me show you how. To create a seller's account, head to the Amazon Seller Central Sign-up page. You can also find a link to this sign-up page in the description. While you're there, we've also added a link for an exclusive resource for Printify sellers. It's a chance to get help with setting up your store directly from an Amazon representative. Back on the Amazon sign-up page, you can choose to either sign up with your own Amazon customer account or create a new seller account using your business email. Before continuing, make sure you also have the following information handy: a valid passport or government-issued ID, a bank account, credit or debit card, and a cell phone. If you have a registered business, you'll also need a business ID number. When you're ready, click Begin to start entering your business information. Start by identifying your business location as the United States. Currently, our integration only allows for products to be sold through Amazon US. This means that only products from US-based print providers can be published to Amazon. If you don't have a registered business yet and don't operate as a charity or nonprofit, select Individual under Business Type, then enter your full name and continue. If you select Business, however, be careful because you won't be able to change it back later on. Add your address, phone number, government ID, bank account, and billing information. Your bank account must be under the name used to register your Amazon seller's account or under the name of your business. Finally, create a unique store name and answer the following questions. Do you have a Universal Product Code or UPC for all your products? Printify does not have UPCs and will instead need to be exempt from this requirement. I'll show you how to get an exemption in a few minutes, but for now, check No. Next, do you have any diversity certifications like minority, women, veteran, or LGBT-owned businesses that you wish to add to your account? For this question, choose the most appropriate answer for your store. And lastly, do you own a brand? Or do you serve as an agent, representative, or manufacturer of a brand for any of the products you want to sell on Amazon? If you own a trademark brand, then select Yes. But if you don't, then select No. However, if you're not sure, I'll show you how to register your brand with Amazon in just a bit. When you're done with this section, go ahead and click Next. After your account details and documents have been submitted, Amazon will need to process and verify all of the information. This can take Amazon from as little as a few days to up to a few weeks, as they do a thorough job of screening sellers. So make sure to check your email regularly for an approval confirmation. That way, you can continue setting up your store as soon as it's approved. During the sign-up process, Amazon will also automatically enroll you in their $40 paid monthly professional plan. Even though you can switch to a free individual plan, only the professional plan gives you the features needed to connect your store with Printify, like setting up shipping templates. That's why once your account has been fully verified, it's now time to begin setting up shipping for your items. Late shipments can affect your store's rating and overall customer satisfaction, which is why Amazon takes shipping rates and transit times very seriously. To set up this information, however, you'll need to create a shipping template. Templates tell Amazon which shipping rates to charge for certain items. For example, you can choose to offer free shipping for some products, or just set standard shipping rates for every item in your store. It's all up to you. You can even create up to 20 shipping templates for your items. To create a new shipping template, head to the Settings menu in your Amazon Seller homepage. On the next page, click on the General Shipping tab first to confirm that your address is listed as the default shipping address. If it is, click on the Shipping Templates tab next and select Create New Shipping Template. Then click OK to confirm your choice. Name your template something that easily reminds you of the type of shipping, product, or the print provider you are creating this template for. Next, select the item-based rate model. Then, scroll down to the bottom of the domestic shipping section and quickly deselect the 1-day and 2-day delivery options. Even though Printify only offers standard shipping, you can still choose to either set up individual shipping rates or offer free shipping instead. Let's start by setting up rates for the standard shipping option first. Take a quick look at the region section to make sure that all 50 states have been selected. Then, under address type, select both the street and P.O. box options. This tells Amazon that your item can be delivered to both types of addresses. You'll notice in the following section that the transit time is listed as between 14 and 28 days. This is a default transit time for states that do not support expedited shipping. I'll explain more about that in a bit, but for now, let's keep going. Next, we come to the shipping fee section. At this point, you'll want to have the Printify shipping rates open and ready to go. You can find the link to that page in the description. Since I'm creating this template with Monster Digital as my print provider, I'll open up their profile to take a look at their shipping rates. Then, I'll select the specific product I'm interested in, which in this case are shirts. As you can see, here I'm able to see all the rates I need based on the number of items and locations I want to ship to. Now let's look back at our shipping template. You'll notice that there are 2 fields in the shipping fee section. The first is a fee per order. The second is a fee per pound, which you should quickly change to per item. Amazon always charges both the flat fee for an order, which is our first item charge, and the rate per item, which is our additional item charge. That means even if a customer only buys 1 item, they'll get charged both the first item and additional item rate from our print provider. For example, based on Monster Digital's rates, after purchasing 1 shirt, our buyer will be charged $4.75 plus $2.40 for a total shipping charge of $7.15. Doesn't sound very fair, does it? So because we don't want to overcharge our buyers, we'll need to adjust the rates. That's why in our template under the first per order field, we'll put in our first item rate, $4.75, minus the rate for an additional item, $2.40, which will give us a per order fee of $2.35. Great! Now, in the next field, which is our per item fee, we can still put in that additional item rate, which is $2.40. That way, if a customer only buys 1 item, our per order fee has been adjusted to apply the first item charge. But if they buy more, the additional item charge will be added on correctly. You can also use the same rates for the next region, which includes Alaska and Hawaii. Below the standard shipping option, however, is where you'll find expedited shipping. Now, even though Printify only offers one standard shipping option for all 50 states, some states are able to have items delivered faster. That's why we recommend enabling this section too and setting the transit time to 3 to 5 days. Since we don't have separate expedited shipping charges though, you can still use the same rates you applied above under standard shipping. However, what if you plan on offering free shipping? In that case, for both the standard and expedited options, set your rates to $0 and simply add the shipping charge into the price of your product. Finally, even though our Amazon integration is only available to US-based sellers, you can still sell these items internationally. That's why after setting up domestic shipping rates, it's now time to set up international shipping rates. Just keep in mind that all of your items will still only be shipped from US-based print providers. That's why it's important to consider the higher shipping costs to buyers before setting up the following rates. Under International Shipping, enable the standard shipping option only. Then, under Regions, click Add New Region. Enable the international locations you wish to sell to, but select these locations carefully. Make sure to double-check the shipping rates for each region to avoid any unexpected costs. Next, under Transit Time, select 14 to 28 days from the drop-down menu. Then, once again under Shipping Fees, change the per pound option to per item. This time, since we're shipping internationally, we'll need different rates. However, the way we applied the rates earlier will still be the same. Take a look at the print provider profile once again and use the rates under the locations you plan to ship to. Subtract the additional item charge from the first item charge like before for the per order fee. And add the additional item charge as it is under the per item fee. When you're done, you can save the template and continue setting up the rest of your account. Regardless of how you choose to apply your shipping charges, please remember that these are only suggestions. Choosing a shipping model that works best for your store depends on your own needs. That's why we recommend trying different models and templates to see what works best for you. Don't forget, you can also manage your account using the free Amazon Seller app, or come back to this tutorial anytime by giving this video a like. But before you connect your Amazon account to Printify and begin listing products, your items will need to be registered for an exemption. Let me explain how. Items listed on Amazon are cataloged using a unique product code, also known as a UPC, or a Global Trade Identification Number, also known as a GTIN. These unique IDs help identify and manage product information in Amazon's marketplace. However, white label items like the ones in the Printify catalog do not have a UPC or GTIN. That's why they may need a product code exemption from Amazon. This process lets you sell generic products that don't have a brand, like tumblers or tote bags, as well as items listed from a specific manufacturer, like Adidas or Gildan. However, if you want to use these brand names anywhere in your listing, you'll need to approve it with Amazon first. I'll explain how to do that in a sec, but here's how to request a UPC or GTIN exemption. Before publishing your first product, head to the catalog on Amazon and select Add Products. On the following page, choose the blank form option and click Start. As soon as you do, the system will automatically suggest a product type. Confirm whether this type or category fits your item, otherwise click Select Other to change it. Next, you'll be asked to enter a brand name and an external product ID. Since we're requesting an exemption for these two requirements, you'll need to check the following boxes below both fields. This product does not have a brand name, and I don't have a product ID. Then click Next. Once you do, a pop-up may appear letting you know if your exemption has been approved. In this case, hit Acknowledge, and then at the bottom of the page, click Submit. If that approval pop-up does not appear, however, your item doesn't need an exemption. In that case, you can quit the exemption page and head back to Printify to publish your item as you normally would. Either way, we recommend applying for a G10 exemption before publishing your first product. That exemption will apply to any future items you publish which belong to the same category. For example, an exemption for one t-shirt will apply to all future shirts you list in your store. However, if you later decide to sell yoga mats or any other new category items, you might need to apply for another exemption. If you attempt to publish a new category item without the necessary G10 exemption, Printify will notify you with an error message and the product won't be published. In that case, please apply for the exemption on Amazon following the same steps as the first time. Once you've submitted your exemption, it'll take up to 48 hours for Amazon to approve it. Make sure to follow up on the status of your exemption to confirm it has been approved. At this point, if you don't plan on adding brand or manufacturer names to your listings, like Bella & Canvas, Comfort Colors, or even your own personal brand, for example, then you can proceed directly to connecting your Amazon account with Printify. However, if highlighting the brand of the item in your listing is important to you, there's a difference between approving your brand on Amazon and registering it. Brand registration deals with trademark names or designs that specifically belong to you. Brand approval, however, gives you permission to list other brands as part of your listing. By default, when you publish an item to Amazon, it gets listed as belonging to a generic brand. This allows you to list and sell that item easily and is perfectly acceptable. However, mentioning a brand in your listing also comes with benefits too. For example, Amazon search results can be filtered by brand, making your items easier to find. That means buyers specifically looking for Gildan or Adidas shirts can find your products faster. And it builds Amazon's trust in your brand by demonstrating that your items are unique. The brand approval process is similar to applying for a UPC exemption. One important difference, though, is that you'll need photos of actual products on hand. This is important because simply using Printify mockups is not allowed. That's why we recommend ordering samples of your items before applying for a brand approval. When you do, head back to the catalog in your Seller Center menu and select Add Products. Once again, click on Blank Form and hit Start. Fill in the name and check to see if the suggested product type matches your item. If it doesn't, click Select Other and choose a more accurate product type. Next, add in the brand name you want to get approved. Be careful, this brand name must match the name on the item's tag. Brand names are also case sensitive and incorrect entries can hold up a listing. Then, under the External Product ID section, check the box saying, I don't have a product ID. If your brand is entered correctly and the system recognizes it for approval, you'll see a brand authorization box pop up at the bottom of the page. Once it does, click the Apply to Sell button to start the application process. In some cases, you may also see an extra pop-up requiring your item to have a UPC exemption. If that happens, we recommend applying for an exemption first and before approving your brand. After clicking Apply to Sell, fill out the following application and upload your images. Check the boxes listed to confirm whether all the required documents have been submitted. Then, once you've finished adding your contact information, click Submit. Don't forget, a separate approval request must be submitted for each brand you want to use in a listing title, tag, or description. Once submitted, you should receive a response from Amazon within 48 hours. Or you can always check for updates by heading to your catalog and clicking on View Selling Application. After your brand has been approved, head over to Printify to begin connecting your account. To begin connecting your Amazon account with Printify, head to the Store Manager in your Printify dashboard and select Add New Store. On the next page, click Connect to Amazon. You'll then have the option to either create a new store by entering a store name or connect an existing one instead. Whichever option you choose, when you're ready, hit connect. On the following page, check the boxes confirming that you plan to sell on Amazon US and that you have an Amazon seller's account. After clicking connect, an Amazon page should pop up asking permission to share your account information with Printify. Scroll down to check the box authorizing this connection, then click confirm. Next, you'll be directed back to Printify to request a G10 exemption. If you don't already have a G10 exemption, you can click the link to apply for one or confirm that you've already requested one by checking the box. When you're ready, click the green button to complete the setup process. Once your store has been connected, you're finally ready to create and publish items to your Amazon store. Let's try it out. To create an item for your Amazon store, add a design to any item under the US target market and only from a US-based print provider. Fill in your listing details and pay special attention to the section marked bullet points. These bullet points give buyers a quick summary about your item. Like listing titles and descriptions, Amazon also uses bullet points to generate search results. That's why it's best not to skip this section and add at least a few bullet points for each product. Next, under shipping, select the appropriate shipping template you created earlier on Amazon. Finally, after pricing your items and setting your margins, click the green button below to publish. You can also edit product information for listings anytime by using Amazon's Manage All Inventory tool. Not to mention using Amazon's AI to generate your listing content and save time. After publishing, your product will be visible to buyers within 2 days. A good tip is to always confirm your item's been listed by searching or browsing for it afterwards. Congratulations! Your Amazon store is officially ready to start selling. Take advantage of having a massive audience right at your fingertips. However, with more sales coming, now you'll have even more data you can use to grow your online empire. But analyzing all that data by yourself takes time, which, as we all know, equals money. Unless there was a tool that did it all for you. Click on this video to learn how to get all the analytics you need to make data-driven decisions right from your Printify account.